Miami. The United States has freed a close ally Venezuelan President Nicolás Maduro in exchange for release of 10 Americans imprisoned in the South American country and extradition a fugitive defense contractor known as Fat Leonard who was at headquarters. The Biden administration announced on Wednesday that there was a major bribery scandal in the Pentagon. The deal represents U.S. government's boldest attempt to improve relations with the major oil-producing nation and extract concessions from self-proclaimed socialist leader. The largest release of American prisoners in Venezuelan history comes weeks after the Biden administration agreed to suspend some sanctions after Maduro and his opposition group pledged to work toward free and fair conditions for the 2024 presidential election. The release of Maduro associate Alex Saab, who was arrested on a U.S. money laundering warrant in 2020 and was long considered a criminal trophy by Washington, is an important concession to the Venezuelan leader. U.S. officials said the decision to grant him clemency was difficult but necessary to bring jailed Americans home. This is a key administrative goal that has resulted in recent years in the release of criminals once deemed untradeable. The deal also guarantees the release of 10 Americans held in Venezuela, including 6 people determined to have been wrongfully detained by the U.S. government. These individuals have lost so much precious time with loved ones, and their families suffer every day in absence. The Venezuelan government described Saab as a victim of illegal detention and called his release a symbol of victory achieved through the country's peaceful diplomacy. In its statement, the government called on the United States to lift all sanctions against Venezuela. The agreement will also result extradition Leonard Glenn Francis, Malaysian owner of a ship service company Southeast Asia, who was main character one biggest bribery scandals Pentagon history. The 6'4" Francis, who once weighed 350 pounds and was nicknamed Fat Leonard, was arrested at San Diego hotel as part of a federal sting operation almost a decade ago. Investigators say he and his company, Glenn Defense Marine Asia, made more than $35 million from the Navy by buying off dozens of top Navy officers with booze, sex, lavish parties and other gifts. The case, which included salacious details about soldiers cheating on their spouses and seeking out prostitutes, was an embarrassment for the Pentagon. 3 weeks before Francis faces sentencing in September 2022, he cut off his ankle monitor and disappeared, making an escape as stunning and brazen as the case itself. He was arrested by Venezuelan police while trying to board a plane at an airport outside Caracas, and has been detained ever since. The swap will also be seen as a major U.S. concession Maduro, likely to anger hardliners in Venezuelan opposition who have criticized White House for remaining silent after Trump admi